Hello friends, welcome to Independent Learning. My name is Raj Shah, and in this video we are going to continue with the chapter Coordinate Geometry. So in the previous video we had already seen how to locate a point, and we saw some examples based on that also. Okay, in this video we are going to continue with the chapter, and we are going to do the topics which is lines parallel to x-axis and lines parallel to y-axis. Okay, so by the end of the video you will be able to know what are the equation, how you supposed to find the equation which are parallel to x-axis or y-axis, and also if there is an equation given to you, like for example 2x plus y equal to 5, something like this, a linear equation. If it is given to you, you will be able to find the line for you will be able to plot this equation on the graph in the form of a line. Okay, so let us start with this. First of all, okay, before learning about lines parallel to x-axis and lines parallel to y-axis, let us plot these points which are given to you. Okay, so 3, 3. So this is based on the previous video which we did, plotting a point. So 3, 3 will be here somewhere. 3. So x is 3, y is 3. So 3 and 3. So here. So it will be somewhere here. Then minus 2, 3. Where is minus 2 on x-axis? So over here. So minus 2 and 3. So somewhere here, this point. Correct? Then 0, 3. So that is 0. X is 0. So it is here. And then 3 on y-axis. So this point. So if you see, these are the points 1, 2 and 3. So I'll just draw a line for this. Okay, so I've drawn a line. So this is the coordinate. This is the point which is minus 3, 2. Sorry, 3, this is 3, 3. This is minus 2, 3, and this point is 0, 3. Correct? Now let's plot these 3 points now. Let's see. 1, minus 4. So it's 1. So on x-axis, and on y-axis minus 4. So on this, correct? 0, minus 4. So that will be over here because x is 0. So on this, and y is minus 4. So here down. 0, minus 4. Then minus 5, minus 4. So that will be minus 5 is here and minus 4 is here. So somewhere at this point. So let's draw it first and let's see. So if you see, this point, and this point. So these 3 are the points, okay, for these 3. Okay. Now if you noticed a sequence in this, if you see the sequence for this, it's 3, 3 and 3. And here if you see, it's minus 4, minus 4, minus 4. So if you see properly, this says that the y coordinate here in these 3 points is same, right? And here in these 3 examples also, these 3 points also, it shows that minus 4, minus 4, minus 4, meaning the y coordinate is same. Are you getting? So what are we learning here? Lines parallel to x-axis. So we have plotted these 6 points on this graph, okay, but let's name them also. Let's name them as A, this as B, this is C, this is D, E and F. Okay, so these are the 6 names. So I'll just name them. So this is A, point A, this is point B, and this is C. And this one will be 1, minus 4, this is D, this is E, and this is F. Okay. So these 2 lines I have plotted. Okay. Now if you notice this, see these 3 lines, they fall on a single line, and also these 3 points, point D, point E and point F, these three are also falling on the same line. So what you come to know about this, that these 3 points are collinear, and also these 3 points are collinear. So you can make a note of this, that A, B, C are collinear, and D, E, F, these 3 points are also collinear. Okay, so that's one thing. Now if you see, this is all the x coordinate for, if you consider point A, B and C. Okay, so if you consider these 3 points, for all 3 points the y coordinate, see 3, 3 and 3, the y coordinate is same. If you see, so can you tell me what will be the equation for this line? Like for example, like here it says that the coordinates are same. So if I ignore these points, if I just consider this line, what will it be? It is 3 units away from the x-axis. So what are we doing? Lines parallel to x-axis. So whenever there is a line which should be parallel to x-axis, you name it in the form of y equal to something, or you can say y. In this case it's y equal to 3. Why is this so? What did I say? We found the points A, B, C, we plotted them, and then we saw that the y coordinates are same. So if the y coordinates are same, we see that there are 3 points which are in line. Okay, so with the help of this is a particular line and it is parallel to x-axis. If you see, you know what is the meaning of parallel lines? If two lines are on the same plane, okay, and they are not meeting anywhere, if you extend it, then they are called parallel lines. So these 2 lines are parallel, therefore we can say that, or you can say a line AB is parallel to x-axis, correct? Therefore we can say that this equation of line AB, is y equal to 3. Okay, so if I tell you to find equation y equal to, let's say, -1, or let's take it as 1, how will you plot this? If y is equal to 1, that means x is 0 here, that means at this point. So you draw it like this. So for any point, so what is the condition for this? So from these things what we plotted with these points, what we come to know. Okay, let's see the second example also now, first of all, and then we'll do the conclusion for lines parallel to x-axis. Let's see D, E and F. Now if you see this -4, -4, -4, so all 3 ka y coordinate is same, yes or no? -4, -4 and -4. So if you see, they are collinear also, D, E and F. But even after collinear, where are they coming? Where are they lying? At -4. If I draw y equal to -4, or you can say this is at -4 distance from the x-axis and parallel also, correct? So I can say for this particular line, I can say that equation of line DF is y equal to -4. Okay, I hope you have understood this. What are we doing here? We are trying to find lines parallel to x-axis ka general equation. So if you come to know about this, see, if we plotted these 3 lines, we came to know that when x-axis, this is the x-axis, and if you want a line which is parallel to x-axis, you need to have y equal to something like this way or this way. So it should be y equal to something, then only you will be able to get a line which is parallel to x-axis. So if I say in general y equal to a. So what is this? What is the meaning of this? It says that y equal to any value which is a. Okay, so a can be any value, -4, -2, 100, any number it can be on y-axis. So if I take any point somewhere here, let's say -100, if let's say this is -100, I can draw this. I can say y equal to -100. So if y is equal to -100, that means it's parallel to the x-axis. So I hope you have understood this. What we found out from this, we plotted some points and we saw that the y coordinates are same for lines parallel to x-axis and they are collinear also. Okay, so with the help of that, we found out that if you want to find a line which is parallel to x-axis, you need to have just y coordinate. With the help of that, you can easily find a line which is parallel to x-axis. Correct? So we can easily say that y is equal to something like this. This is the general form. You can start it. So y equal to a or minus a. So it says that it says that lines are parallel to the x-axis. So similar way, just like this, we'll be looking into lines parallel to y-axis now. Okay. So this says, this is just similar to what we did in lines parallel to x-axis. If you think about this, in this lines parallel to x-axis, it says that y should be equal to something. So automatically, if lines parallel to y-axis, so we have to see that x should be equal to any constant, which is b. That's what we need to get. But let's try to find it out whether we get this or not. Okay, so let's see. Now let's plot these points now. So 2, -1. So where is it? 2. So 2, x is 2, y is -1. So here. Then 2, 0. So 2 here and 0. So over here at this point. Or we'll name this also P, Q, R, S, P, W. So we have named these 6 points also. Okay. So now this is point P. 2, -1. 2, 0 is Q. And 2, 4. Where is it? 2, 4 will be here. 2 and 4. Okay. So this point. So let's draw this now. So P, Q, and this is R. Correct? Okay. So we have got P, Q, R. Now if you see again, just like this line and this line, we can also say that P, Q, R. So P, R is parallel to y-axis. Yes or no? Just like how we found this and this line to be parallel to x-axis. Yes or no? Are you getting the analogy for this? Like it is quite similar, but in this direction, in parallel to y-axis. Let's plot other 3 points now. It says -3, 0. So -3 is here, 0. So this will be remaining here itself because y is 0. So it will remain here. So this is S. Then T is -3, 4. So -3 is here and 4 is here. Correct? And -3, -5. So -3 here and -5 at this point. Okay, so let's plot this line now. Let's see what we get. So let's see what we get now. So with the help of this, we name this is S, the T point minus 3 comma 4, so that will be this is T, and W will be this point. Okay, so I hope you have understood. I hope this is not looking crowdy or something. You are able to clarify and understand what are the points here. This is P, this is Q, this is R, and this is T, S and W, which we are talking about. Okay, so now if you see P, Q, R may, okay, in these 3 points we see that X coordinate, see, X coordinate is 2, 2, 2. What does it mean? Now if you see, X is 2 here somewhere, here, this point. So if you see, if you plot any 3 of these points, you see that there is a line which is parallel to y-axis. Yes or no? So from this, what do we come to know? Same way like this over here. So here, X is equal to something it is. If I get only X coordinate, also I'll be able to get that this line is parallel to y-axis. So I need to get X equal. So in this case, I can say X, this is 0. Okay. So this line is parallel to y-axis at a distance of 2 units. See? So this line, which is PR, okay, you can say equation of line PR is is X equal to 2. Yes or no? Because it's parallel to y-axis and it is at a distance of 2 units. For example, if I take for example, let's say X equal to 4, will I be able to plot this line parallel to y-axis? Yes, of course. So this is 4, right? Y is 0. So X is equal to 2 means Y is equal to 0, you can consider. So X equal to 4 means this. Correct? So this is X equal to 4. Correct? So you can name this equation as X equal to 4. Okay? So this is what you get. Now, let's see this other equation which we found, this line equation. Equation of line TW is, so if you see again in these 3 points, the X coordinate, which is -3, -3 and -3 are same. So if these 3 points are same, you can see you are getting, by plotting these 3 points, you are getting a line which is parallel to y-axis. Correct? So if you are getting a line which is parallel to y-axis, we can say that same way. We can just get, if you have just X coordinate, you'll be able to find a line which is parallel to the y-axis. So that means X equal to -3 in this case. Correct? So I hope you have understood this. So here we proved from these two that X is equal to something is the line. See, X equal to 2 or X equal to -3, or if you take any other value, X equal to 4. So these 3 indicates that if you want to draw a line which is parallel to y-axis, you need to have an equation which is of the form X equal to something. Okay, so the line parallel to y-axis is X equal to something, and the line parallel to x-axis is Y is equal to something. It can be any value. Here X equal to something for line parallel to y-axis, and for this Y equal to something for line parallel to x-axis. So I'll write it here, Y equal to B, okay, sorry, X equal to B. Okay, so the question can be any of this, like for example, X equal to -1 or Y equal to 1. Okay, so questions can be like this, and you have to plot the line. Okay, so this will be parallel to, so if you see X is equal to -1, that means it will be parallel to y-axis. If y equal to 1, that means it will be parallel to x-axis, correct? Y equal to something is of the form this, so parallel to x-axis. Okay, we are starting with a graph of linear equation to form. Before starting with this, let's see how we plot x equal to 1 and y equal to -2. Okay, so x equal to 1 means parallel to y-axis, correct? So I'll just write it parallel to y for this, and for this y equal to -2. Okay, that will be parallel to x, correct? So let's plot them both. X equal to 1 is this point, so it will be this line. So let's draw it. And y equal to -2 will be this. So now let's name them. So this is x equal to 1. So this equation is x equal to 1, and this is y equal to -2. Now if you see, there is a common point which we have got. Let's name this as A. Okay, this point is A. Can you find the coordinate of this now? If you try to find the coordinate of this, it will be A. Okay, coordinate of A will be, see, if you see, x is 1 and y is -2, so 1 comma -2. So if you see 1 comma -2, it falls in the fourth quadrant, and this point itself, it is in the fourth quadrant. So if it is in the fourth quadrant, it is correct for us. Okay, so I hope you have understood this example. Now what I've written here is on x-axis y equal to 0. So any point on x-axis says that y is 0. Like for example, if I take this -3 here, this particular point, -3. So this point, on this point, you can say that y has no value at x equal to -3. Therefore, on x-axis, okay, y is equal to 0. If I take anywhere point in between, like for example between -3 and -4 also, y point is 0 because it's on x-axis. Okay, I hope you are understanding. On y-axis, x is 0. Means on y-axis there is no value of x. So if I take point 2, so if I take 2, that means y is equal to 2. There is no value of x. So this is important. You can make a note of this. Now we'll be doing a new topic here now, graph of linear equation. Okay, so here, now this is an equation given to you. You are supposed to plot this line on this particular graph. Okay, so let's see how we do that. Okay, first of all, we'll write this in terms of y equal to, so if you adjust this, you get 4 comes this side and the y goes that side. You can get it like this, x minus 4 equal to y. That is, you can keep the pen like this also, so it's just like this you are keeping. So y comes this side and x minus 4 goes that side. So y equal to x minus 4. You are just flipping. It's like just like flipping a pen. Okay, so y equal to x minus 4 we get. Now you have to plot this particular line, okay, on the graph. So let's see how we do that. So okay, let's put x as any value. Think of any value. Okay, let's put x as 1. For example, if I put x as 1, what do I get y as? So y is 1 minus 4. So you can say when x is 1, y is 1 minus 4, which is minus 3. So this will be minus 3. Okay, so we are simply putting a value. Let's take another value here. Let's take it as 3 for example. Okay, or let's take -3 or any value, it can be any value. So if this is 3, x is 3, what will y be? Y will be 3 minus 4, which is -1, correct? So this will be -1. Let's take x as 0. So you can take any value for x, okay, and then find the value for that particular value of x. You have to find the value of y. So this will be 0 minus 4, which is -4. So we have got 3 points here for this line, which is, so you can write them, 1 comma -3, okay, 1 comma -3, then 3 comma -1, and 0 comma -4. So we have got these 3 points. Now we plot these 3 points here. Okay, I hope you have understood. We have to get, there is an equation given to us. You write this in terms of y equal to in x and the constant. Okay, then after doing this, you are supposed to write like this, x and y, and put any value of x. It can be 1, -1, -2, or 3 or 4, -4, any value, or -5, -6, -10 also, but that would make your graph a bit longer and you'll have to plot it. Okay, so on your graph paper you can use any value for x. It can be 9, 10, any value. Okay, so I used x as 1, 3 and 0. Then I get, when I substitute x as 1, I get the value of y as -3, and same way for these two also. So now let's plot. So you get 3 points here, 1 comma -3, 3 comma -1, and 0 comma -4. So we'll plot them here. So 1 comma -3 is 1 here, -3 is here at this point. Okay, now 3 comma -1, see this is, let's name this, this is A, this point is B, and this point is C. So this is point A. We will remove this. So for this particular, these 3 points, consider 1 comma -3 is this, 3 comma -1, so 3 here. Okay, x is 3 comma -1 at this point. Okay, so this is the point here, which is B. Then 0 comma -4, that means 0 is here, 0 comma -4, so at this point. So if you see 1, this is C. So 1, 2 and 3. So these are the 3 points, C, A, B and C for these 3. So let's draw this. So if you see, this is A, this is B, and this is, sorry, this is B and this is C. Now this point, it doesn't fit properly because this, I have taken it in a rough surface. All this units are not adjusted properly. So if you do this on graph paper, you'll be able to get a proper line passing through all 3 points. Okay, so this is our line, which is given by x minus y equal to 4. So this is our line, which is x minus y equal to 4. Okay, so I hope you have understood this. Let's take one more example, okay, on this particular type. So here we are taking one more example. So this is one more linear equation, and we are going to plot this on this graph. So let's see how we do. So as I told you earlier, we have to get the linear equation in the form of y equal to something. So we'll see. So in this it will be 2y equal to 3 minus x. Okay, then y will be 3 minus x upon 2. Right, so we got y equal to in this form. Okay, now we'll draw this table here. So x and y. Now here I forgot to tell you that it's not necessary that you have to plot just 3 points. You can plot 4, 5 points also, but 3 is enough to draw a line. Okay, so I have done just 3. In your books it will be 4 points also or 5 points also. So you can draw a line with any number of points. It's not necessary that you draw it with 3 points. Okay, I hope you have understood. Now this is another equation which we are taking. So x and y here. So let's take any value for x and then find the corresponding value of y. So x is, let's say x as 1 for example. So we are taking x as 1. What will y be? So y is equal to 3 minus 1 upon 2. That will be 2 upon 2, which is 1. So when I substitute x as 1, if you see, y is also 1. So substituting this. Now let's take x as, what do we take? Let's take it as minus 1. Let's take one negative value if we take positive. So if you see, y is equal to 3 minus of minus 1, because it's 3 minus x. So 3 minus of minus 1 upon 2. So this will be 3 plus minus minus becomes plus. So 2 equal to 4 upon 2, which is 2. So y is equal to 2. Correct? So when you put x as minus 1, you get y as 2. So you put this. Now again we need one more value, and x is 0. What will y be? 3 minus 0 upon 2, which is 3 minus 0 is 3. So 3 upon 2. So 3 upon 2 we need to plot also. So this will be 3 upon 2. Now let's plot these three. So with the help of this we are getting 3 points here. So let's name them 1, 1. So let this be A, minus 1, 2. Let that be B, and the point C will be 0, 3 by 2. Correct? So now let's see how we plot these 3 points, and particularly how do we plot 3 by 2. Okay, 0, 3 by 2. Okay, so let's see. A is 1, 1. So this is 1, this is 1. So here at this point, so that will be A. What about B? Minus 1, 2. So minus 1 is here, and 2 is on y-axis. So over here. So minus 1, 2, that is B. And then C will be 0. So 0, 3 by 2. So this is on y-axis. That means 0, 3 by 2. So 3 is this. 3 by 2 means half of 3, which will be at this point. Correct? So 3 by 2 means this whole is 3. Okay, from this point, from origin to this 3, it is 3, and by 2 means half of 3. So that will be in the middle of 2 and 1. Because 3 by 2, you know, 3 by 2 you get it as 1.5. Correct? So 1.5 means 1 and a half. Correct? So that's why you get this point over here. So let's join them, and also let's name them also. This is B, and this point over here, this in between, it is point C. Okay, so let's join them now. So this is A, this is B, and this is here C. So here again I say that this point, these 3 points, they are not fitting in properly on this particular line, because again my graph ka measurement for per unit is not properly taken. So if you draw it on the graph, you'll get the line properly on, all 3 points will lie on that one particular line. Okay, so we have this line which is AB. Okay, that is this particular line. So let's name them also, that this line is x plus 2y equal to 3. Okay, so it's necessary that you name the line from which you have plotted this line. Okay, so it's the equation of this line is x plus 2y equal to 3. Now let's take one example here. Okay, which says that, so we'll take one example, simple example, and we'll end this topic here. So you have to draw a line parallel to x-axis, which is 3 units to which is 3 units below. Okay, so this is x-axis, and how are we going to draw a line parallel to x-axis? It can be at this point or this point, it can be anywhere, right? The line will go like this only. Okay, so if you see, draw a line parallel to x-axis at 3 units. So if you see, 3 units is this and this, correct? These 2 points, but it is saying below, so it will be here. So the line will be like this. So we'll draw it. So this is our line which is parallel to x-axis and which is 3 units below. 3 units below the x-axis. So can you write the equation for this, which will be y equal to -3. Okay, so this is how you write the equation also for this. Okay, and this was one of the type of question which was forgotten by me at the start. Okay, so this is the topic, and so in this video we saw how to find a line parallel to x-axis, how to find a line parallel to y-axis, and also we saw how to plot a linear equation on the graph. We saw 2 examples. Okay, so if there is a fraction, that can also be plotted on the graph. Okay, so I hope you have understood this topic, and this is it from my side for the chapter coordinate geometry. Okay, so in the next video we'll be starting with the next chapter, which is trigonometric functions. Okay, so if you understood the concept here of this chapter, make sure that you share it with your friends. Okay, thank you for watching.